Why do some units treat their contractors better than their own soldiers? Fort Bragg, 2019. Our motor pool had this civilian contractor named Vernon Hayes. Mid-50s, former Navy guy, ran the parts supply depot. Vernon worked 8-hour shifts, got lunch breaks, went home every night to his apartment off base, made decent money doing basic inventory work. Meanwhile, we were pulling 12-hour days, 6 days a week, living in moldy barracks, eating at the DFAC that served the same mystery meat every Thursday. The kicker? Vernon had his own office, air-conditioned, coffee maker, mini fridge, comfortable chair. We worked in a garage bay that hit 110 degrees in summer, had one broken fan, shared a water cooler that was always empty. My buddy Lyle complained constantly. This is ridiculous. Vernon's got it better than the company commander. He wasn't wrong. Our captain worked out of a storage closet converted into an office. No windows, barely fit a desk. But Vernon? Private office with a window view. Base leadership treated him like royalty. The reason hit me one Tuesday afternoon. Our battalion was getting inspected by some general from division. Big deal. Careers on the line. Parts shipment got delayed. Critical components we needed to show our vehicles were mission ready. Without those parts, half our fleet would fail inspection. Our supply sergeant tried everything. Called every depot on the East Coast. Nothing available. We were screwed. That's when our commander went to Vernon's office. Literally begged him to find the parts somehow. Vernon made 3 phone calls. Had the parts delivered by dinner time. Pulled strings with his civilian network that military supply chain couldn't touch. The commander was so grateful he nearly cried. Vernon, you just saved my career. What can I do for you? Vernon shrugged. Better coffee in my office would be nice. Next day, commander had a premium espresso machine installed on the Army's budget. I started noticing the pattern. Whenever leadership needed something impossible done quickly, they went to Vernon. Computer system crashes? Vernon knows a guy. Urgent parts for a VIP visit? Vernon's got connections. Paperwork stuck in bureaucracy? Vernon understands the civilian contracting system better than our supply officers. Meanwhile, soldiers got yelled at for being 5 minutes late to formation. The inequality hit peak absurdity during our pre-deployment workup. We were training 18-hour days, sleeping 4 hours a night, living on energy drinks and rage. Vernon still worked his normal 8-hour shift, took weekends off, got holiday pay when we worked through Christmas. Our platoon sergeant, Staff Sergeant Curtis Brennan, finally snapped, walked into the commander's office and demanded answers. Sir, why does Vernon get treated better than soldiers who've been here longer and work twice as hard? Commander looked tired. Because Vernon can quit whenever he wants. You can't. That sentence hung in the air like a grenade. Vernon doesn't have a contract with Uncle Sam. He's got a contract with a civilian company that can terminate anytime. If he gets mad and walks out, we lose our entire supply system. The Army will take months to replace him. Curtis stood there processing this. So we get treated worse because we're stuck here? You get treated according to military standards. Vernon gets treated according to civilian employment standards. Those are 2 different worlds. The deployment happened 6 months later. Iraq, usual chaos. Living in shipping containers, eating MREs, pulling security shifts in 120-degree heat. Vernon stayed stateside, kept managing supply from his comfortable office. Still got paid more than all of us. But here's the twist. 3 months into deployment, our supply lines got hit with insurgent attacks. Convoys destroyed, parts scattered across the desert. We had deadline vehicles and no way to fix them. Vernon spent 72 hours straight on the phone. Worked through nights and weekends for the first time ever. Called in every favor he'd accumulated over 20 years in the business. Got us parts through alternative supply channels the Army didn't even know existed. Routed shipments through allied forces, civilian contractors, even local vendors he built relationships with. Kept our entire battalion operational when we should have been combat ineffective. Our commander sent him a personal thank you message. Vernon, you went above and beyond. Genuinely appreciate it. Vernon's response was simple. You guys are over there in that mess. Least I can do is make sure you've got working equipment. When we got back, the commander called formation. Announced Vernon was retiring after 23 years of service. This man has supported 3 combat deployments, countless training exercises, and saved our careers more times than I can count. I want every soldier here to understand something. He paused, looking at all of us. Vernon had the option to walk away every single day. You don't. That's why his comfort mattered, because his loyalty was voluntary, not mandatory. Vernon's retirement party was bigger than most change of command ceremonies. Soldiers who'd complained about him for years showed up to shake his hand. Curtis approached him at the end. Hey Vernon, I owe you an apology. Thought you had it easy. Didn't realize you were choosing to stay and help us. Vernon smiled. You guys don't get a choice about being here. Figured somebody should make it slightly less miserable. He handed Curtis a business card. I'm consulting now. Your unit needs anything, call me. No charge for guys I served with. That card's still posted on our company bulletin board. Vernon still helps us out 2 years after retiring. Turns out treating contractors well wasn't about fairness. It was about keeping the people who chose to stay around when they could leave anytime.